This episode is sponsored by NerdGeese. Support our show using code GamingSanity for a 10% discount.
Hello everybody and welcome to Gaming Sanity's live coverage of Square Enix. Second to last press conference now. We've only got the PC showcase later on this evening. Now, obviously, Square Enix have got a lot to show us. Hitman, which we'd forgotten about. Just Cause 3. I'm sure we'll see some Final Fantasy 7, hopefully, which was shown at Sony's conference last night. Deus Ex. We are both very excited for, aren't we now, Matthew?
Oh yes, big Deus Ex fans here.
I mean, I'm very much looking forward to seeing how close the actual gameplay is to the screenshots we saw. I mean, the screenshots looked absolutely unbelievable.
I mean,
I'm sure we'll get a
quite possibly
different
with the hardware. What they're doing with the hardware at the moment, all around the board, has been amazing. So, God knows what they're going to be doing with Deus Ex.
It's very impressive. I think we'll get to see possibly a slightly different demo of Tomb Raider as well. I can't see Square Enix not showing their own game, unless. Having said that, though, I believe Microsoft are publishing Tomb Raider, aren't they, on the Xbox One? So maybe we might not. I don't know. It depends. Depends what the deal is.
I reckon there might be a DLC deal, but I'm not particularly too sure.
I'm sure we'll get some Final Fantasy 15, possibly. I hope we get a better look at Final Fantasy 7 and actually get to see what the actual game graphics and stuff look like and what they've been doing. But I'm very much looking forward to this one. For Square Enix, they've managed to accrue a decent set of games now. It's taken them a while. They made some bizarre decisions as well, like claiming that 7 million copies of Tomb Raider wasn't enough. Obviously, updated figures now, it's sold probably about over 8.5 million copies now as they rebooted Tomb Raider. So they've certainly got some decent franchises going.
Oh yeah.
And obviously they're not just limited to the consoles either. They have the Bravely Default RPGs and things like that on the 3DS and so on. And also we have the mobile games as well, such as Final Fantasy, etc. So they're coining it in basically from all angles, aren't they?
Yeah. So there's a lot of work going in.
But yes, I'm very much looking forward.
English soccer goal. James blamed the 4 goals all on Tomb Raider. Some mighty fine work.
Well, it's. I mean, I still can't believe that they've done the Final Fantasy remake. I mean, from purely a business perspective, absolutely they should be doing it. Because it's what everybody wants. There's a lot of hardcore fans out there of Final Fantasy 7 now, as I've said numerous times on this show. It's a slightly overrated game, especially if you go play it again. However, one thing I would like to see with this Final Fantasy 7 is updates to the mechanics to make it sort of more of a game of our time, which will be excellent. I mean, then obviously, Matthew, you've not been particularly involved in Final Fantasy or anything, even you were quite impressed, weren't you?
Yes. As we know, when it comes to Final Fantasy, we end up getting a lot of dead air from it on my side. It's just I've never been able to get into that franchise. I mean, who knows? Because looking back at the Gears of War 4. I'm actually showing interest into it, so yeah, who knows what could happen. At least we won't be driving around as the K-pop band.
No. I mean, the whole K-pop band look thing and everything, I mean, I can understand why they're doing it and the aesthetic they're going for, because obviously that's a lot of the culture in Japan and around that part of the world, but it just I would have liked some more context in that demo to understand what the motivations were and so on.
Yeah, it
Because
kind of
obviously, and I
disconnects
can
the
totally
Westerners.
understand. I can totally understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, well, what's this? You know, and obviously I'm rattling on about the mechanics. I mean, obviously you've got to sort of put that K-pop look aside and just deal with the mechanics of the game. And the game itself is excellent, very good to play. And it's a change for the series as well, which it's needed. You know, they've been making these since the 80s. You know, with turn-based combat and so on. And you could see sort of the transition with Final Fantasy XIII, when it was still turn-based, but the action was actually happening in real time. So I think it's a natural progression to make it more of a sort of an action RPG. But then there's always room as well for the turn-based Final Fantasies as well, and this may be a good thing they could do. They could update 7. I would love them to update Final Fantasy 9. You know, that would an incredible combat system and customization of characters. I don't even know what I was saying there. And the job system and so on. And obviously, I would love to see Final Fantasy 12 from the PS2 as well, which was an absolutely fantastic game. So they've got a massive back catalogue to work with. Obviously, I'd love to see a Vagrant Story, Chrono Trigger, Front Mission.
Yeah.
You know, just get it on, get them made. Yeah, that's simple. Get them made. Now, obviously, I think we'll see Kingdom Hearts as well.
Oh, this music.
Oh, look at that there! Look at that there! British City of Derby held a public vote, and it was named Lara Croft Way. Amazing. So well done, England. And here we go now with the Square Enix Live. Excellent. Well, I'm very excited.
Well, better presentation than Ubisoft already.
Yep. Just Cause 3, that's going to be completely crackers. And here we go.
Going for madness. Straight out of the bat.
Yep. How much stuff can you blow up in one trailer? Well, let's find out.
I mean, this thing really killed off mercenaries.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember when it first came out, Just Cause on the
please welcome CEO
360.
and Square Enix Americas and Europe.
It was a bit
Bill
janky,
Rogers.
but
Mm.
they've slowly refined it.
Good morning.
Is he stood at a
Good morning,
lectern?
and for fans joining around the world, good afternoon and good evening too. Welcome to the Square Enix E3 conference. We haven't done one of these for a while, so it's great to be here.
Yeah, we can
ahead of
tell you
what we
haven't.
believe will be a remarkable next 12 months. For us, for you,
Looking a lot more
Tell he's not done
formal.
one of these for.
Just
Yeah,
before we
this
jump
is
into the games,
Oh no.
I'd like to take a moment or two to talk about the journey we've been on at Square Enix. Because I think
This is not a good way
I
to
hope
start
you'll
a
agree.
conference.
You've seen a difference in how we've been working. We've seen the massive work undertaken by the Final Fantasy
Oh
14
dear,
team
he's got the
in
screener
recreating
up,
their gaming
everything.
world. Right for the game, and of course its players.
Well, look at this. Final Fantasy
We
XIV,
try
they had
be
to
more
rebuild that
open-minded
game
on
because
how
it was
we
terrible.
support projects and teams. Whether it's things like helping the Just Cause 2 multiplayer mod, or trusting the creators of Life is Strange, and how characters and themes in games today.
I mean, that's one thing I will give them props for. They let the guys make the
And we've been
multiplayer mod and
and
helped
taking
them
on
with
the
the
feedback
the
wherever
Just
we
Cause 2
can.
mod for the PC. So
As
you've got
you've
to give them
seen
props
with
for
the
that.
recent Final Fantasy 15 demo. And we're determined to continue listening and improving. So, welcome. Great to have you here live in LA and fans joining via the streams online.
Yeah, that's good.
As we share more information about our upcoming
Yeah,
titles.
it's
It's not the most charismatic of
Over the next hour
individuals,
or
is it?
so, the creators of our games, characters and worlds will be
it's
here to
it's
personally
I mean,
hopefully
this-
they're just going
this-
to gun
this-
out afterwards.
work
This absolutely
and share the
shows
passion
the
they have
complete
to make their game
polar
the
opposite
next
to what Nintendo
great
have just
game.
done, doesn't it? With a puppet show and all the
Whether
other
it's the
craziness.
Oh,
that's going on.
yes.
future of Deus Ex Mankind Divided, or the enduring legacy of Final Fantasy, our talented teams and studios from around the world have an unforgettable experience for you.
He's relying on that prompt.
Now, we started the show, you had a quick look at Just Cause 3, one of the most explosive titles, literally, you're going to see
So is this going to be the lineup there?
and one I know that will be played for a long time to come.
This is set in the
We only
Mediterranean
have
as
to
well
look
as this
back
one.
at Just Cause 2 and how 5 years on, hundreds of thousands of gamers are still having fun each month playing with the game. This time, we promised.
We had a good laugh with it, didn't we, on Xbox 360, Just Cause 2, when we got the downloadable downloadable content as well with the hovercraft,
Oh,
the
yes.
Bigfoot and stuff. That was well funny.
With our other iconic gaming worlds. I can't wait for you to get your hands on it
pardon me.
later this year. It's an
We are.
example of our belief that
We're
we
in a
work
nice.
with
He
the
just keeps
world's
going.
most talented teams to provide the platform and support
Yep,
to deliver
this
on
is,
their creative vision.
Still better than
This is not the
Ubisoft.
way.
I'm excited to report in its first year, our Square Enix Collective initiative has supported new talent too. Getting our dedicated.
So I mean, Square's always
Yeah,
had
yes,
like, a
this-
much stronger business structure than
is just part of our ambition to involve
just going
you
nuts.
more in the work
So-
that we do.
Yeah, they've certainly got that Japanese
And
business
provide
ethos,
units and
absolutely.
industries
Yeah.
For new development talent. I'm sure and I hope to see.
I mean, this is their collective thing that he's talking about, which is kind of like their
Steam.
Steam Greenlight, but they also help you fund the game as well. Kind of like a semi-Kickstarter as well.
Today is unique in the industry in terms of the variety and depth of experiences we create, the global appeal of our games, and of course, our amazing fans. It's important.
I mean,
to
the
us,
thing is,
and I
we just
believe
need this
it's
guy off now.
important to you too.
I'm waiting for
Ultimately,
the
we're privileged to
Twitch
entertain
streamers
gamers
to
across
the
the globe,
other
and
viewers
we
on
won't
here
rest
just
in
to
our
log
efforts
out in a
to do
minute.
just that. But that's enough from me.
Well, oh, here we are. It's enough from him. Good.
Please enjoy the show. And now, I'd like to welcome Roland, my friend from Avalanche Studios.
There we go now.
Give
We're
you
going
more
to get to see Just Cause 3 finally. Alright, buddy, right, get off. There we go. Yep.
We're now inviting somebody on.
Hi everyone, I'm Roland Lesterlin, the game director on Just Cause 3. At Avalanche Studios, we pride ourselves on making huge open world games, where players are free to do
You should
what
just
they
said, look,
want,
Avalanche
when they
Studios, we
want,
pride ourselves on
however
making
they
all the craziest game you've
want. Just
seen.
Cause 3, our ambitions are only matched by the sheer scale of our worlds. We want to make it the greatest game in the franchise, and once again redefine the open world genre by
I'm
setting
looking
a
forward to
new
diving
benchmark
back into this
for
world.
action
It's going to be
construction.
completely
Oh,
insane.
yeah.
We strive to put the
like James
sandbox
Bond on
style
crack.
creativity back into next-gen games. With that driving our development, we've
gonna be good to
They've
see as
always
well what
been
they do with
pure
the physics.
madness.
while
So
polishing and improving on your
Oh, yeah.
favorites to just give you more of what
Well,
you
that's what I'm expecting from this game.
We've
I'm
added the
expecting
wind
pure
to stabilize
insanity.
the parachute,
that's,
giving players unparalleled
you know,
freedom
and
to
some
explore
crazy
throughout the
physics
open
action
world,
going on as
bringing
well,
epic
obviously on the
destruction.
new gen consoles.
We've upgraded the grapple hook. We've added multiple grapple lines and the ability to directly control the grapple's tension, vastly increasing.
Oh, they've
the
added
game's
multiple
story.
grapple lines and the ability to
In
control
short,
grapple
We
tension.
want
That's
to give
good.
you all
Yeah.
the tools you need to create hours and hours of incredible action in our Mediterranean-inspired world, Medici. Building Just Cause 3 beautiful 400 square mile sky.
400
he just wants to
square
come in and
miles, that's pretty
scream,
big,
"We've
yes.
made it absolute
It's what we've
madness for
dedicated
you."
ourselves to delivering. And we're really pleased today to be able to announce that Just Cause 3 will be launching globally on December 1st this year.
December the 1st.
PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC.
So they're avoiding the November, October sausage fest.
Smart move.
We can't wait to see all the amazing stunts and incredible action moments you'll create with the game when you get your hands on it. But for now, we want to show you what the new Just Cause is all about.
Yeah, let's
So get ready.
have a look.
This is Just Cause 3.
Wow, and graphics.
Presents
Yep.
an Avalanche Studios
Excellent.
production.
We're diving out in a car. Yep.
Some fine voice work.
Well,
Just Cause 3 is a huge open-world game with over 400 square miles of complete freedom from sky to seabed.
well, this looks
With
absolutely
a large
crackers.
arsenal of weaponry, gadgets, and vehicles, prepare to unleash chaos in the most creative.
Looks like you
and
can actually blow up a
explosive
bridge.
Driving
Oh, well,
physics
this
look
is
like
just
they've been ramped up.
Rico
Yep.
Rodriguez returns to his mother's homeland, the beautiful Mediterranean island of Medici, to liberate it from the brutal dictatorship of General Di Ravello. Obsessed with power, Di Ravello rules Medici with an iron grip, suppressing his citizens, building huge military structures.
Yeah, it looks very
and
impressive.
leading a strong defense force. But why does this island republic need such a large military?
I think one of the only issues I've really had with Just Cause is that the controls often feel way too floaty. So
Yeah. Also, as
Hopefully-
well, for such a massive open world, there's not a particular lot going on.
yeah, this one looks like there's a
You know-
lot more.
Yeah. There were massive moments of downtime where you weren't doing anything.
Yeah.
Tools of the trade include an updated grapple hook, which can be used anywhere in the world to scale great heights as a weapon or for moments of awesome stunt action. Now players can deploy multiple grapple tethers, enabling Rico to chain together incredible moments of chaos.
It's just looking like the map's actually a lot more worked on, rather than just a large land mass and literally spraying in the buildings. It's looking a lot more detailed.
Soldiers to exploding fuel tanks. Smash helicopters into the
Yeah, it looks like there's
You can also hook onto objects and tear them apart.
looks like there's a lot more thought gone into what they're doing as well.
The possibilities are endless.
This looks awesome.
The parachute is now a far more stable platform for combat, helping Rico strike his enemies with great precision, using one- or two-handed weapons. This allows the combination between the grapple and parachute.
Gonna be interested to see the
be
level of
highly
destructibility
effective
as well in this
combat
game.
tools, something that no other
Does that look
game
cool when
can
you were
do.
blowing up that bridge?
Hmm.
On top of this, there's the all-new wingsuit, which allows for total freedom of the skies
There we go.
and completes Rico's
Start of the
aerial
madness.
abilities. Rico
That
also
water looks
carries
nice.
a gun rack of machine guns, rifles, handguns, grenades, rocket launchers, and unlimited C4, creating spectacular kills.
Rodrigo's
And
looking a
awesome
lot more
explosions.
worn down.
Medici is filled with over 80 land, sea, and air vehicles. From sports cars to jet planes, via monster trucks.
Yeah,
and
monster
tractors.
trucks. Oh,
Each
massive,
one modeled in
massive
incredible
dump trucks.
detail.
Oh, Formula 1 cars as well,
Vehicles are
excellent.
A complex set of hinged parts, crumple zones, and explosive fuel tanks. Buildings, bases, and gas
Looking
stations
lovely.
all blow up in unique
Yeah,
physics-based
this looks
chains of
completely
destruction
The
for amazing moments
the
of unpredictable
explosions look
chaos.
spectacular.
Yeah.
All this comes together in Just Cause
Is he
3's
riding a
incredible
missile
missions,
there?
where
Yes,
you
he
play out
is
the various
riding
pieces
a
of
missile.
liberate towns in the open world, and gain access
Yeehaw,
to new
cowboy.
vehicles, weapons, and rebel facilities as you progress.
D. Ravello knows where you are, and he's sending a big old army to kill you.
Additionally, the world is packed full of collectibles and challenges to discover, all of which are tracked online for
Yeah, this
high-score
looks
bragging
awesome.
rights. These include races, scrapyard scrambles, classic gun ranges, wingsuit courses, crash the bomb, and destruction frenzies.
Yeah, this just looks like they've turned it up to 11, doesn't it?
Complete them to unlock new mods that upgrade
Oh,
Rico's
yes.
explosive capabilities and vehicles.
Oh, nitrous, excellent.
Giving players endless ways to cause epic action, destruction, and chaos across 400 square
Yeah,
miles
this just
of
looks
beautiful
absolutely
Mediterranean
crazy.
paradise. Just Cause 3 revolutionizes the open world genre.
We don't have enough
One
money this
massive
year. I don't have
I
enough
know,
money.
it's ridiculous. Oh, bless me.
Square Enix and Avalanche Studios will set the world on fire December 1st.
Ah, I'm sorry, Fallout's already come out. I have to control myself.
Please welcome to the stage Business Division 6 producer Yosuke Saito.
Business division, this doesn't sound like it's going to be interesting.
Hello, my name is Yosuke Saito from Business Division 6.
Time to pull
as I
out
was just
the
introduced.
Fallout shelter.
I asked for some time today to announce the production of a certain new title that we're working on. This project's still very early in the development.
I think
but
they're gonna
we
show
would
Final
like to take
Fantasy
the opportunity
VII here.
to announce it today. So first, please take a look at this brand new footage. Thank you.
Oh, it's alright, they've got him off quick. Oh, this is project isn't early in development. Hang on a minute, developed by Platinum Games, buddy.
Ooh.
Hello. Holy crap, Yusuke Saito. Yep, good. Brave a second, yep. Yeah, the Platinum Games are actually working on a Transformers game that's coming out in August, which we'll have a look at the end of this show. And all I'll say is it looks incredible.
Well, yeah. I haven't really looked into it lately, but other than that...
No, we didn't know. Well, nobody. Well, we saw some screenshots like 2
Yeah.
days ago, and it's been confirmed now that they're actually doing it. And it's
Excellent.
been written and directed by the guy who did Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. But yeah, this is looking awesome. I'm going to be very interested to see what this is. Drakengard Nier. Ooh. Ooh. Is it going to be a new Nier game? It is.
Well, well, well.
Yep. Awesome. It's a new Nier game. Beauty. Well, I've got Nier on the 360 and had it on the PS3. One of those underground games. Excellent. So more information fall 2015, so I'm assuming at the Tokyo Game Show we'll get more on that.
Yeah.
Nier new project. So it is a Nier game.
So how was that?
Excellent.
It's a new Nier game, and
Well, that's
for
good news.
PlayStation 4.
Because he is one of those crazy
Just
Japanese geniuses,
But,
is that
just
guy
to
who
be
makes
sure
those
now,
games.
We really are taking on this challenge with an incredible lineup of development talent. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce two key individuals in the project who have made it here to the conference today. The director, Mr. Yoko Taro, and Atsushi Inaba from Platinum Games, who will be working on the development with us.
How good's this?
Yeah, it's not bad. It hasn't got the pace, but the actual atmosphere is
Dude,
sticking up.
anything that Platinum Games are involved in.
Good lord.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's turned up.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, everybody who knows about Nier will know what that is.
Hello, Yoko. It's now 5 years since the previous installment in the Nier series.
Yeah.
But we continue to receive lots of messages from fans both in Japan and across the globe.
Yeah, it's one of
I
those
get the
games where you have
sense
to
that the
finish
game
multiple
really has
times to
been
get the
loved by
proper
so
ending.
many.
Yeah.
So to
And,
everyone who supported Nier, I thank you.
Yeah,
much.
They're
so there you
coming
go.
up and
How good
loving
is
it.
that?
So, I've
I mean,
been
look
involved
at
in
that.
the new Nier project from
Well, this
Sanity,
press conference is
and
taking a
then
turn
here
for the
we have
bizarre.
Platinum Games and character designer Akihiko Yoshida.
Honestly, although the pacing
I felt that the
isn't
quality of the game
that
had
particularly
already been
fast,
virtually
it's
guaranteed.
actually
It feels like I
they're
really
still
don't have
bringing up
anything
some
I need to do
good
here.
projects.
But if I say things like that, then
And
a
to be
lot of
honest,
people
it's
are
not
gonna
like
get angry.
going
So I'd
absolutely
just like to say I'm gonna do
ridiculous
my
like
very best
Ubisoft
on this.
did. I think Ubisoft really just let
So
themselves
thank you to
down.
everyone.
They went OTT.
Yeah.
But I'm totally stoked for this. I wasn't expecting this. They said they had something that nobody knew about yet, but I wasn't expecting
My
this.
name is Atsushi Inaba from Platinum Games, and we will be handling the development of the new Nier title. We really didn't think that this type of collaboration would ever be possible prior to being approached by Square Enix about it. The request
Platinum
that we
Games, though, they're
received
starting
was
to forge
to
their own
instill
identity
new
of being
strength in the
totally
Nier
awesome.
by
Hmm.
leveraging Platinum Games' area of special expertise, which is action.
Well, Vanquish, what a game.
We read
Bayonetta.
the
Yeah. Oh,
Amazing.
good lord with
We
Vanquish.
felt that there was a lot that we could contribute to a new project.
Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, cracking game.
This title has amassed support of many passionate fans around the world, so we feel a great sense of responsibility towards them. But we're not really worried about keeping the new game true to the spirit of Nier, as Mr. Yoko here is
Still
on board
can't
with
believe he
directing
turned up dressed as. That's amazing.
Currently, all of our staff who love the Nier franchise are really hard at work developing the game in full force alongside Mr. Yoko.
I have to say, them.
It'll take a while before it's ready.
You know, it's got an incredible
We hope you can
soundtrack
look
as well. I've
forward to
actually
seeing
got the
how-
Nier soundtrack
Thank you.
from Japan.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Yoko and Mr. Inaba. Lastly, I really wanted to tell everyone that I myself have really wanted to develop a new Nier title for a very long time. But I felt it would be very difficult to respond to the sheer passion that our fans have for this title.
You see, that one trend we're seeing, though, I think here,
Therefore, it's taken a very long time.
is everybody starting to listen to the fans of what they want.
Yeah.
You know, here they are now saying, yes, there's been lots of people writing to us about this for the past 5 years,
Well, a
saying,
lot
when are you going
of
to make another one?
fans have built up over time. So,
And, you know, it's the same things have been shown especially in the Sony press conference as well. I mean, you know, Microsoft were talking about it, weren't they? You know, yeah, the fans have been asking for this, and that's what they need to do.
oh, here we
Oh,
go.
here we are. I love those physics. It's just staggering through snow.
Of this place. But I've got to continue. I finally feel
Oh,
a
what's
sense
this?
of purpose again. Like I'm doing what I was meant to do. Some kind of marker.
This is
Yeah,
really
this
ramping
looks,
up.
The journey will be
yeah, this looks totally awesome.
I must find a way. Incredible. This is it.
Yep. Yeah, we're liking that.
Please welcome Game Director
Same
for
day as
Crystal
Fallout.
Dynamics for Rise of the
There we
Tomb Raider,
go.
Brian Horton.
Hi everyone, my name's Brian Horton, I'm the game director on Tomb Raider. Yesterday, at the Microsoft press briefing, we shared our gameplay world premiere for Rise of the Tomb Raider.
And it looked
And it
brilliant.
looked awesome.
Tomb Raider is
Yeah.
all about Lara and her journey. We always want to make her feel as human and believable as possible. Today, we'll share some of the techniques that we use to achieve things that simply weren't possible until now. In this exclusive, behind-the-scenes look,
Oh, we're getting a bit of behind the scenes,
we'll
are we?
hear from some of the talented people who bring Lara to life.
In Rise of the Tomb Raider, our goal is to create the most believable characters in games. The talented artists and animators at Crystal Dynamics have built Lara from the ground up to realize this vision.
Part of creating the most realistic character that we possibly can are things like details now. So pores on the skin, we're talking about eyelashes down to finite things where snowflakes would land on that eyelash. I mean, things that really get into the nitty-gritty of what makes something feel very tangible. It gives it a lot of character.
I gotta say,
That's good detail.
the detail
Eyelash snow
is still fantastic.
You want to get in there really tight and be able to see all those little tiny things that make her very, very unique.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Even some scars from the last game have been transported over to the new one.
We want to show character time and show that she's gone through some things to get here.
We first started with scans, and we used that data to make sure the proportions were right, that fold logic was right on her clothes, and then we added our artistic touch to it, and we added a whole lot of details to it, so you can actually look at her skin, you'll see the pores, you look at the clothes, you see all the micro
Does look very
details
good.
on the clothes. So we added a lot to that to make her come to life. Whenever she gets into a fight, she can get dirty or she can get bloody. When she's out in the snow, she'll actually accumulate snow on her clothes. So she fits into every environment that she's in.
Yeah,
We're
it's
able
well
to
clever.
capture the nuances of facial
It's bizarre how the consoles can actually allow that now as well.
Well, you got to remember we've got there's so much more processing power though, and so much more RAM as well to let it happen. You know, you got to remember the old gen consoles had 512 meg of RAM. These have 8 gig of RAM. Obviously, they don't use it all. You know, some of it's left for the OS. I mean, what I'd like to see at
development
some
on
point,
the actual characters themselves now is just
what I'd like to see
increasing
in the
so
future
much.
is Sony and Microsoft free up. You know, get the OS more streamlined, so it doesn't use say 3 gig of RAM, and can use maybe 1 or half in the future. Then you get like 7
Well,
and a
I
half,
think
7 gig of RAM for your
Microsoft is
games.
doing that very well because it's all pretty much connecting up to Windows 10.
filled with massive gameplay spaces.
It's
Well,
a
you've got to
very
realise, right,
low-powered system.
the OS itself
Borrow
is
what
the,
used for
the
environment,
ability to just
outsmart
switch to
enemies,
TV or
crafting
switch to a
improvised
thing, like on
weapons and
PlayStation, to be able to just upload
Rest
something.
assured,
It's all that.
we're putting the tombs back
You know,
in
the fact that it
here,
pauses a game and
giving
you
you
can
an
just go on the
exclusive
internet.
first look
That
at
all
the
needs your
Prophecy
OS, you
team,
see.
gives you a glimpse
Yeah.
of that.
Looking over it.
Hope to show you more in the
Now,
coming
what I
months.
would be prepared
Thanks
to do
again.
is sacrifice some
Great
of that
break.
functionality for more RAM in my game. You know what I mean? They should give
Oh,
it
yeah.
as an option or something.
Please welcome to the stage Square Enix Montreal Head of Studio, Patrick No.
Ah, yes. So we're going to get to see Jensen
you.
now.
Good morning, bonjour, ohayo gozaimasu. My name is Patrick No, head of studio at Square Enix Montreal. We are hard at work bringing some of the best IPs from Square Enix to the mobile ecosystem. Our ambition is to craft fresh, premium, award-winning
I had
experiences
mobile.
designed
Oh dear.
specifically for mobile and tablet. Our first releases, Hitman Go and Hitman Zero, are two diversely original takes on the same franchise, but they're a testament.
Well, Hitman
Oh, actually,
Go's
no, this
apparently
one was
really
actually good.
Quality.
Yeah, these are apparently good.
Crafting true AAA mobile games.
I'm sorry, Hitman Go was actually a good one. It's just the initial word of mobile.
When we introduced the Go concept with Hitman Go, it was a celebration of the franchise distilled to its core. Today, we're bringing this concept to another beloved franchise. We are extremely excited to bring you our next inspiration for Go. It's a celebration of adventure distilled to its purest, most elegant one-touch form.
Well, let's have a look at what they've got. Sounded a bit like a lot of PR drivel there, didn't it, really, to be honest?
Yeah, that's it's a weird colour palette. Oh, it's Raider.
Ah.
Well, gosh darn it.
So is this going to be like a little puzzle game?
Yep, it's very much off Hitman Go. But, yeah.
Hmm.
I may have to have a look at that.
Well, the thing is, as long as they use the tail of the game to the platform, it's fine. It's when you start getting all the crazy shovelware and everything else on there.
Set in a long-forgotten world, delivering gorgeous visual, mesmerizing soundtrack, and challenging gameplay all at your fingertips. This is Lara Croft Go. We can't wait to show you more. Have a great E3. Thank you.
That's good. Get off. Excellent. Yeah, well done. That's good. Final Fantasy Online just looking balmy.
Ah.
Life is Strange, yeah, never particularly
God.
got into that myself. It's kind of like one of those sort of adventure puzzle game things, you know.
Yeah.
It's a point and click type of thing. Some people love it, I found it quite boring. Dragon Quest Heroes, there we are, Dragon Quest Dynasty Warriors. I'd like a proper new Dragon Quest game.
I never really got into Dragon Quest, to be honest.
Awesome.
Got in for a small amount of time, but
Dragon Quest 8 on the PS2 is one of the pinnacles of the series, and it's actually coming out on the 3DS this year as well.
Please welcome to the stage.
Fun fact
Kingdom
though,
Hearts
it doesn't
series
use the
executive
3DS
producer Shinji
3D.
Hashimoto.
It's just a straight port.
well, hang on.
Well, 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 here we are. Kingdom Hearts series bloke.
はい、皆さんこんにちは。キングダムハーツシリーズのエグゼクティブプロデューサーの橋本でございます。本日は私の方から
Okay, where's the translator?
Yeah, as he goes to go for a cig. He's just rambling on in Japanese.
He's just... It's literally just walked off.
So we've no idea what he just said. I would assume that it is Kingdom Hearts 3, and yes, it's coming out at some point.
It's like they've had to translate for the whole thing.
On a foreboding sky.
Oh dear.
Oh no, it's Final Fantasy.
Ah, yes.
It's Final Fantasy 7.
Burns eternal in our hearts.
It does, this cinematic does look
In its
lovely.
wake came an age of silence.
Yeah, well, this... If they do this properly, I mean, it appears they're doing a full ground-up remake of this game. If they can sort out some of the problems with it, and modernise it, then yeah, absolutely.
Well, they'll probably make it... Take out the turn-based and that all out of it, so...
Perhaps it will
Same plot line and everything, but other than that, the whole gameplay probably will be changed.
Oh no, there's just certain things that need changing, that need modernising in the game. Like the way the story pans out and how it's very obscure at some points where you're supposed to be going and things like that. There's a lot of stuff that modern game design has changed, you see. And obviously the graphics themselves will be very close to this. Because obviously it was static backgrounds. I mean, I don't know if they'll do static backgrounds again or whether it'll be like a... I mean, they could go nuts with this.
Yeah,
they could have it like
they could
a
be
proper...
going completely nuts.
Has been made.
I mean, the thing is, if they go completely nuts with this, they could... Obviously, you'd get everybody who bought it originally, and then you'd get a new set of people in as well.
Yeah, well, you look how it's
Lots to
going
come.
now. They could be going that similar way with this one.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So... I mean, they want to get a new audience in to enjoy the Final Fantasy, so... Oh, the translator has come back from his cigarette.
Yep, here he is. He's back from his cig break.
This time, we're only announcing that we're doing a remake, so please stay tuned for more detailed information in the future. Furthermore, last year we announced that we would be bringing the PC version of Final Fantasy VII to the PlayStation 4, and that we would be releasing it around spring 2015.
Yes, the slightly up-resed PC version.
We'd really like to thank you for your continued...
My advice to anybody would be don't bother buying this version, just wait for the new one.
Yeah. Remakes in the works, so relax.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know why they're talking about this now. It's pointless. They've just announced the remake, yeah. Nobody cares.
About the Kingdom Hearts series.
Ah, there we go. Now we're going to get some Kingdom Hearts.
First, let's take a look at this new video.
Welsh Garrett's going to be losing his mind if this is a new trailer.
There we go. Yeah, some cheering off in the audience.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. This has got a massive fan base. Is this?
Oh, hello. Is this This isn't like an iOS game by the looks of it. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dearie me.
Oh well. Well, this looks terrible.
What is
quite honest,
going
this
on?
looks absolutely terrible. Wow, how to suck all the charm out of a Disney cartoon and just shamelessly put it on mobile. Here we are. Absolutely terrible.
What is going on?
It's just bizarre.
It's a test tube,
I mean,
kiddie.
the art style of this does no favours to the source material, does it?
No.
Yeah, this is pretty terrible.
This is like, I don't know, maybe the gameplay's really good for some people. It
No,
just looks...
This screams like cheap cash in to me, does this?
Yeah. This, are they having trouble funding the next one?
Well, it's been in development for quite some time now, but I wouldn't think so, because obviously it's a highly anticipated game.
They could just be trying to add more to the bank.
I mean, I know that. I mean, they have sort of branched out into the mobile market. I mean, they remade Final Fantasy VI for mobile and changed the graphics. And to be honest, it lost a lot of its character and personality. I mean, the new version of it looks terrible. So yeah, that's just exactly that mediocre applause says it all. Terrible.
You know, the Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key would be made available in Japan. And
yeah, that was pretty abysmal, wasn't it?
Keep it in Japan.
As well, making it the first Kingdom Hearts title dedicated to smartphones. Unchained Key depicts a story that links
so it's now rambling on about this. Oh, look, it doesn't take a genius to work out that that was terrible.
That was just such a pitiful applause. I thought the Square Enix one was going to be really, really fantastic.
Okay, moving along.
Can you imagine it? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, moving along.
Here we are.
We've all been waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3. But rather than having me talk about it, I thought it would be much better if we watched some actual footage of the game. But before that,
yeah. Well, it'd have been better if you'd actually had this game on about 2 minutes ago instead of that travesty.
Yeah.
I can tell it crowd to applaud as he walks off.
Oh God, there's more people.
Worldwide marketing and franchise management here at the Walt Disney Animation Studios.
I would like to say we're very, very sorry about Unchained.
Whoa.
No, actually, I'm Roy Connolly, and I am a producer here at Walt Disney Animation Studios. There is an amazing collaboration going on right now between Disney and Square Enix for Kingdom Hearts 3.
We're working with the best
Is this
animated
the Muppet Show we're watching
and
here?
the best game developers in
God
the
knows.
world to put this out.
This seems very surreal.
Incredibly proud because this is my film, the film that I produced, that I love.
That back wall looks like CGI, to be honest.
It's called Tangled. We have this amazing partnership between Square Enix and Disney, and the fact that Square Enix is really trying to bring it to life with the same.
I really don't know what to say.
I don't know.
There's a lot more to tell.
They're not even looking at the camera. They're just like, what's going on?
I'm a bit concerned.
That was the most impersonal. That was the most impersonal sort of bit of conversation I've seen anybody give for a game there.
Just.
Okay, I think they've just hurried him back on. He looked a bit confused there. Well, this is rapidly descending into a sideshow.
This is turning into Ubisoft. No, Ubisoft was just atrocious in presentation. This one is a bit disorganised.
Roy from the video. So, hey Roy.
Oh, there's the bald dude. He's here. Yep, great. Just get the game on. Well, I'm just very confused as to what's been going on for the past 4 minutes. A terrible mobile game, some bizarre interview. And now
this
that's
has
okay.
descended into nuts.
Have you heard
There
of
we
the
go now.
ancient Keyblade
Let's have a
War?
look at it.
Yeah, the Master's favorite story. So, you know the Lost Masters. They're the ones who started the Keyblade War. Never heard of them.
Well, as you can already hear by this amazing voice acting and the Keyblade War and all this drivel, this is why I don't play this game.
Oh dear. Well, it's still sticking a lot to how it's looked like since the PS2.
Yeah.
Which is alright. It's always been notorious for having bad dubbing.
Well, it's just nonsense. That draw distance look good on the level there. No, it's just nonsense to me is all this. It doesn't make any sense. The Keyblade War, I mean, who cares what Goofy's doing? You know. I don't think I'm going to have an emotional breakdown if Donald Duck gets stabbed in the face.
I actually think I'd be cheering.
Yeah.
Okay, this is quite... riding the magical train.
I mean, look, there's going to be people now watching this who are losing their shit.
Screaming and cheering on, yeah.
This is not my. My cup of tea, personally.
I think we just got like a bitter taste in our mouth, from the iOS game. I really
This is
think
what we
it
wanted
is.
to see there. I was looking forward to seeing this because I thought this might change my mind and I might, get on board. But unfortunately, no.
Yeah, no.
I do like the particle effects there and the stuff, and the visuals are very nice.
Some of the graphics on it is really, really nice. But yeah, I mean, I know a couple of people who are massive into Kingdom Hearts, but I've kind of outgrown it over the years. And it really is that iOS game has just made us bitter.
Well, no, it's like all this stuff, like they bring out the teacup rides from stuff and all this other crazy stuff from like Disney's theme parks and all the other crap in there, and it's just like,
it's already been
whatever.
Who's to say I can't change it? And maybe light will prevail.
I mean, there were rumblings that Star Wars are going to turn up in this now.
You might be surprised.
Because Disney own that. I mean, what? How's that going to work?
Well, maybe the Keyblade Wars are actually the Jedi come along and kill them all.
I love that they're now in development. It's been in development for about 3 years.
There will be a lightsaber in this one. There will be a lightsaber Keyblade.
What's he said? Yeah, that iOS game was shit.
I was quite surprised by the evolution that the Kingdom Hearts series has undergone. And the team continues to work really hard on its development.
Well, we need Adam Jensen.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And we need Hitman.
Thank you.
Alright, buddy, get off.
We're getting very bitter.
Okay. Could you please bear with me just a little bit longer? Since
Is he still here?
Several projects at the moment, and there's one more that I'd like to bring to you today.
Oh dear.
He's just brazenly reading off the thing there, isn't he, at the side?
Yeah. At least he's honest. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, it's this that we saw at Sony's last night. Do you remember it at all? No.
Unfortunately, I do. Unfortunately,
this looks pretty good. I don't understand though why they're just repeating the trailers and stuff that we've already seen at the big shows. You know what I mean? You'd think
they're not
show
presenting
something
much
different.
new.
Two siblings embark on an adventure unlike any before. Welcome to Grimoire, a world of the weest of beings.
And I'm facing some wonderful crashes of video. Again.
Well, you're not missing out, mate, with this. We've seen this.
No, I just think there's been a mass dropout of viewers.
Well, we know why we're here.
272.
Yeah, well, look, Deus Ex is going to be on here. There's people expecting Final Fantasy 15, and obviously Hitman.
And a tale with countless encounters.
A tale of countless encounters. Brilliant.
World of Final Fantasy.
I'm interested to see what that turns out to be like, though. I have a feeling that's going to be a downloadable game. I don't know. Something's just saying to me that's going to be a PSN type game. I hope he's back.
The chat is just going wild into offensives.
What, is everybody losing their patience with this?
I think so. There's a lot of no clapping being typed in.
Hiroki Chiba. Look, they're doing this game with people with little things with big heads, and that's what it's called, isn't it? It's Chibi, isn't it? Yeah, so it's similar. I'm gonna say, surprise, surprise. Well, congratulations, buddy. You're confusing everybody. Well, that's some great work.
It's quite weird because I like the way they're presenting it, although it's a different change of pace. At the same time, they're presenting out some really weird games.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
So, with that in mind,
oh lordy.
3 challenges to address in the planning of this game, with the hope that the audience would get to know and love what Final Fantasy is all about, and how wonderful it truly can be.
And the video is buffering again. Here we go.
Secondly, I want to bring out a completely new visual experience.
And we're still waiting for something to actually come up.
It's both simple and very deep at the same time. First, we thought about the possibility of creating a game that both small children and
Oh well,
parents
at least it's a family game.
And here we
Getting a very rare model now these days.
This excellent IP with Final Fantasy. So, in order to realize this vision, we really are challenging ourselves to create a completely new visual representation for the game that's never been done before with Final Fantasy series. Something like the excitement of adventuring through a world of toys and figurines. I assume everyone, both adults and children alike, wants to dive into the world of their toys at least once in their lifetime.
Well, I've got to say this actual show is really plateauing. It's a nice little level, flat plane of really just absolute bizarreness.
Well, here we are. So he's been doing some fine work.
We are sitting on a nice flat plane.
The Final Fantasy systems that have been refined over the course of its history at the core of this new system.
I like the idea, but
I've really tuned out of whatever he's talking about. It's about family. It's really about family and playing with toys, and
No, I mean I understand this may be more for kids, which is fine. But
yeah. Oh, it's clearly for kids. It was just such a weird moment to unveil this kind of thing.
I mean, I like the mechanic where you could shrink and make yourself larger. That's cool.
Yeah.
You know, but again.
Please welcome the creative director of IO Interactive, Christian.
Oh, here we go, Hitman. Excellent.
There we go. Is it starting to pace?
Right, here we are. We're gonna get some sanity now. Hopefully.
My name is Christian. I'm the creative director at IO Interactive. I'm here today to share with you what we've been working on at the studio. Our new game is simply called Hitman.
Ah, it's the kind of reboot.
No messing about.
Everything we do in this game lays the foundation for the future of the series. The experience will begin on December 8th.
Nice colouring in the artwork.
December 8th? What, so it's coming out on December the 8th?
Yeah.
Ever-expanding world of assassination that will continue to grow,
excellent,
deepen, and evolve over time.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
It's a game where we release new locations, new missions, and new hits
excellent.
at regular intervals.
Oh yeah, you see, he's going for that thing that we were chatting about earlier, where he's possibly going to be getting new missions every month. Excellent.
Keep you in the journey. Plus, it kind of gives you that immersion as a character, where the job will come in every now and then, and you go, okay, I'll take it.
It gives you a reason to keep the game as well, not trade it in.
Imagine a target appearing for every player in the world, but for a limited time only. Let's say 48 hours. And imagine that you only have one chance.
Oh, so that's what it is like. You get a mission, you're going to get it for 40 hours, and you get one chance to do it. Oh, that's cool.
That's what I mean. It's like a high immersion thing to it.
Yeah, a bit more pressure as well on what you have to do.
We imagine that the Hitman community will work together to figure out the
I'm
best
liking
ways
this.
to deal with these challenges in the best possible ways.
What did you say? We get to work. You can work together with other hitmen.
Every time a new mission or a new location appears.
Yeah, I'm liking this.
And that's just one part of the game. The core of Hitman is a creative stealth action game.
Oh right, so that other thing's like this sort of multiplayer type thing, isn't it? Whereas, and then obviously we've got the core game as well. Excellent. Well, we might be able to do some simultaneous stranglings. That'd be good.
Marvellous. I think this is going to help redeem the Square Enix one.
Well, yeah, yeah. Basically, ever since that small Japanese guy came out, it went downhill. Basically, after the weird costume dude, which was amazing, everything went downhill.
The game has a pure focus on taking out your targets with complete freedom of approach.
You know they're in trouble though when somebody's forcing the audience to clap as he's walking off stage.
Yeah.
You have the power and the intelligence of Agent 47 at your fingertips, and it is up to you whether to use brute force or to...
I like the idea of going back to the whole
now.
sandbox idea of Hitman as well, like in Blood Money and stuff, which was fantastic.
I just like I like the level like of a form of immersion where they're like a contract will come up and you've got like 48 hours to do it. That really keeps you in that feeling for it.
We are incredibly
So
excited.
Well, I like that, and also as well, because obviously one of the sort of janky things was Hitman was you getting the weird AI recognise you at some points, and sometimes it didn't. Obviously now with the new consoles and the more processing power, it should eliminate that now.
There is a world beyond yours, beyond nations.
I'm going to be highly impressed when this comes out.
It never sleeps. It exists everywhere.
I certainly
And
want to
once
see
you
more.
enter, there is no going back. You are Agent 47, the world's premier assassin. You can get to
Good
anyone,
lord.
anywhere on the globe.
This looks like it's all in engine.
No target is safe.
Yeah.
To the public, Viktor Novikov is a well-known oligarch. In reality, he is one of the ringleaders in an enigmatic spy ring called Iago. They deal in secrets that unseat governments and get people killed.
So I'm wondering
And
if he's
they
going to
are
be
about
like
to
disguise himself as one of those
compromise
fashion
covert
models and
operatives
stuff, and
in a
like
major
take part
European
into that. That's very
country.
impressive.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Time is of the essence. Viktor Novikov must be eliminated. The essence of a sandbox game like Hitman is freedom of approach.
Looks
Where
like
you
controls
go,
are getting fixed a lot
how
more.
you infiltrate, who you become. Knowing which disguises give you access
get rid of that.
is key.
As if that guy wouldn't have heard him, they'd just smashed the door
Some
off.
individuals are more observant than others.
Hey, who are you?
Yeah, there we are. That's you see there. Some are more observant than others. That's
Be
good.
prepared to improvise.
Where is he? You see him, anyone?
As you experiment with your playstyle,
We lost him.
each hit can go from bloody murder to a genuine masterpiece of assassination.
Oh yeah, a genuine masterpiece at the bar. Oh yes.
Complete mastery of a level is rewarded.
lovely.
As
Yeah,
your
this is looking
skills
awesome.
evolve over time, so do your options. Prepare equipment in advance.
It's really
And
giving you
plan the
more of a
perfect
professional
hit.
feel of the series.
Yeah, yeah.
New locations will appear over
I
time.
like that as well. The better you do it levels, you can
You will
unlock
travel
different
the
stuff to give you
world.
more options. That's
New
good.
missions, new targets. Some targets only
I just
ever
wish he'd cover
surface
his
once
barcode on the back
for
of his
a
head, because
limited
obviously
time.
that totally makes
When
him
they are
stand
gone,
out.
they are gone forever.
I just can't wait for the
Oh,
time
look at
when
that,
this
a
comes
samurai
out, and I
sword.
literally have to go.
See
Sorry,
that?
I'm gonna have to tomorrow night off work. Oh, why is that?
Contracts mode has
I've got
evolved
48 hours to
within
get a
the
contract
deepest,
done.
Most expansive
I've got
Hitman
48 hours
sandboxes
and I've got another
Mark your
time.
own targets
I'm on a job.
and share them with your friends.
I love the samurai sword kill, that looked good. Oh, did you see that as well? That guy getting thrown off the building, that was some good physics there.
Yeah.
Landed on the windowsill, that's good.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is just beautiful. Setting off stage
Yeah.
lights.
So you can
Welcome
Oh
to a world of
my!
assassination.
Wow.
It is
Momentum
ever
is kicked off
expanding,
for the rest of the evening.
Ever dangerous. It will never stop.
That is
challenging
beautiful.
You.
Dude, I don't have enough money.
Fuck you, Square Enix. Fuck you. Oh dear. I am now. I'm loving that. I am really loving
Yeah, I'm
that.
up for this. Totally up for that. And obviously Deus Ex is probably going to crown the show, isn't it now?
And Hitman Sniper.
Oh, yes.
So I'm presuming what, iOS? Yeah.
Yeah, this is that. Yeah, this is one of those free games you get, isn't it?
Triad Wars.
Yeah, Triad Wars is the online game from the guys who made Slick and Dogs.
Ah, yeah. Excellent.
It's on PC at the moment. To be honest, it does look a bit shit. Because it doesn't really have much direction. You know what I mean? It's like an MMO, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, there we are. See what I mean? The whole mafia thing going on. There's a lot more going on in that game.
Yeah.
In Final Fantasy 15. As I was rightly corrected by one of our loyal viewers. Come on, Jensen.
Come on, Jensen.
Trius. Oh, yes. Star Ocean. Oh god, it's the new Star Ocean. Yes. Oh my god.
Force mission launched,
Oh my god.
mankind took
Yes.
its first steps
You
on
will be
worlds beyond its
losing your
own.
nut for this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
One fortunate byproduct of the prolonged
Oh yes.
conflict with
Yeah.
lasagna is
Yeah.
symbology,
This is,
a power
this is
based on
exactly
written patterns
my
resembling
field
runes.
of expertise. Is this?
The 10 wise men herald an interstellar apocalypse, but doom is averted.
So, you know I love
thanks
me full
to an
anime
Earthling
cutscenes.
mistaken for the hero of light.
Anyway, that's Star Ocean 3 there. So we just go through the
Vendini
timeline of
sparking
Star
a
Ocean.
struggle that could end time itself. How this incident helped uncover the Star Ocean's origin.
Last one
will
was
be
on
told for
PS3 and
generations,
360.
as long as the sands of time
Okay.
continue to fall.
I'm still I'm very much aware of the name Star
Yeah, this
Ocean.
is like,
It's not much
dude,
of
you've
a-
either got to be super into your RPGs or not, otherwise you won't even know about this. But
Yeah.
this is exciting. Take it from me, this is exciting.
One where the fate of a planet hangs in the
Well, I'm
balance.
very interested to see how this pans in. Yep, good. Well done. Not entirely sure about that subtitle there. Integrity and faithlessness. I mean, what on earth is that? Typical Japanese lunacy.
How to Sold a Wizard.
Oh, and it's a random fat guy.
Hello, everybody.
That's a
My
big
name
collar he's
is-
got there, isn't it?
And hello there to everyone in Japan watching on live streams. My
What
name
about
is,
us?
Shuichi
That's a bit
Kobayashi, and I'm
racist,
the
isn't it?
producer of Star Ocean,
What?
Integrity and Faithlessness. This
He
time
said hello to everyone in Japan.
for Japan.
What about
Today,
us?
We would like to announce that the new Star Ocean
Well, I'm sorry, but
released in North America and Europe on the
come on, I'll never get acknowledged for being the Almighty Messiah.
He does realise. This guy here, doesn't he? He does realise, right, that most of the people watching this are from the rest of the world.
previous installments in the series
Yeah.
on board to develop the latest entry in the
We're all
franchise
here
as
for
well.
Deus Ex, buddy.
We prepared a world-exclusive
And Final
gameplay
Fantasy.
trailer to be revealed today at this conference. So please take a look and enjoy.
Excellent. That's it. Get him off and let's have a look. Ah. Good lens flare there. Well. Yep, this is looking awesome. We're getting to that level now where things are almost looking like an intro, aren't they? But they're not. Yeah, this is more your traditional RPG, you see.
This is looking bizarre how they do that double take transitioning.
Yes, it's a bit weird. Yep, looks good. I would like to see a bit more life in the world, though, rather than just these barren areas. I would rather see more life in the world.
Oh dear, the video is starting to get some buffering.
Yeah, I think everybody's tuning in, though, aren't they, for Deus Ex? They know it's coming.
There's a lot of who cares? Sega Saturn Master Race. An Illuminati
Well, that guy
logo.
deserves 10 points. Who is that who said that? He deserves
I
a
don't
shout
know,
out on the show.
dude. The chat is going absolutely ballistic. But Sega Saturn Master Race.
Yeah,
Yes.
well done. Whoever that guy is, if you ever see our show, well done, buddy. That is some excellent work.
Well done. Oh.
So how'd you like that?
The problem
As you
with
can see, that's
Twitch
a more
is
traditional.
the absolute chat goes constantly ballistic in here. You can't even read the writing now.
This title is seamlessness. And with that in mind, rather than creating a trailer that focuses on the more dramatic aspects of the game, we decided to capture and showcase some direct footage that would help you...
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I need to see more though, because I just felt the world looked a bit barren as they were running around. I don't know whether that was intentional,
Or
so they could do the little time warping, or whether, you know, or what. But
In the previous installment, in Star Ocean 4: The Last Hope, we used cutscenes as an effective way to liven up the story. But this method of storytelling can also be an obstruction to the rhythm of the game. As the player becomes more...
So basically what he's saying is they've sacked off cutscenes and they're now just going to tell everything in engine, is basically what he's saying.
We're incorporating two types of
Quite
events.
possibly.
One are dynamic cutscenes that occur as seamless events, and the second are the traditional...
I'm just thinking about Sega Saturn Master Race.
In developing this
That's brilliant.
I'm lost with that comment. That is brilliant. I want that on a shirt.
Well, the Sega Saturn Master Race will hopefully be fulfilled next year when Sony unveils Panzer Dragoon Saga 2, because looking at the wizardry they've been up to this week, that's the only game they could possibly bring back now that everybody wants.
The game system is also very new, although rest assured that in its evolution the system still retains the feel of the real-time action battles that were previously so well received from the series.
Yeah, but what about the barrenness?
The gameplay screen is still quite early in development, so the UI and many other elements are still temporary. And also, additionally, the footage that we showcased today
was I keep looking up there.
A frame rate of 30 frames per second. But for the finished game, we're aiming to go for...
Is it that little dude who was on earlier, just up in the rafters, pointing at him?
Finally, as mentioned in the video, we'd like to announce that this
telling him to clap.
release in North America and Europe in
It looks like somebody's like standing up there.
It does. It's like somebody's telling him something. Yeah.
There is a gun being pointed from the rafters.
You've got 15 seconds to comply.
He's getting a bit nervous looking. He's looking a bit sweaty, and he's just.
Please welcome to the stage Eidos Montreal head of studio David Nfosi and executive narrative director for Deus Ex.
Oh, here we are. Here we go. Deus Ex. Here we are now. At last. At last.
Oh, thank God.
Wow. She's rather massive.
5 years ago, we presented you with the now critically acclaimed, Deus Ex Human Revolution.
He's got a creepy voice.
But today, Eidos
Yeah,
Montreal
he's
is working
pretty
hard
creepy.
to deliver you a worthy sequel for both it and the Deus
He looks
Ex
like he's
franchise
actually
as a
from
whole.
Deus Ex as one of the bad guys.
As usual,
Yeah.
we are not compromising on quality and are constantly striving.
I love
to
the
meet
new build
high
of this though, where
expectations
you
of
can
the fans.
literally go through the whole game in stealth,
To do
including
so,
the bosses. That's
the team
awesome.
behind Deus Ex Human Revolution is back, working with a groundbreaking new game engine, the Dawn engine.
Look at that! Look at
The
that
Dawn
facial
engine
movement
allows
on him.
us to
He is
push the
just.
limits of technology, making the
Yes.
world of Deus Ex truly come to life. Mary, could you give us some more details about Deus Ex Mankind Divided?
Thank you, David. I certainly can.
I am rather tall, aren't I?
Deus Ex
I used to be in the
Mankind Divided
Olympics.
takes place in 2029, which is 2 years after the end of Human Revolution. Adam Jensen is back.
Adam Jensen is
Although
back,
both
yes.
he and the world he's living in have changed. Mechanically augmented people like Jensen have become outcasts in this world.
That's good.
They are feared
Outcasts.
and even hated by a majority
Jensen
of
is an outcast along with his
Many
buddies.
are being branded as terrorists.
Yeah.
And forced to live in AUG-only ghettos.
I'm only a
under
couple of
heavy
seconds
Oh,
behind.
they've been put into ghettos.
Call
They've been
it
put into ghettos of the
mechanical
augments. That's
apartheid.
interesting.
Jensen isn't living in a ghetto. He's left Seraph Industries and has joined a newly formed division of Interpol known as Task Force 29. His job is to investigate and stop terrorist attacks all over the world. At the same time, though, he's secretly working as a covert double agent.
Oh,
within
we're
the
going to be a
task
double
force
agent.
itself.
Yes.
He believes that a powerful group of men and women known as the Illuminati
Oh, yeah, we're after the
have
Illuminati,
created
buddy.
the
You know those talking
in
heads we saw in
order
the
to
first one?
serve their
No
own
faces.
interests.
I'm going to get attack them
He
now.
wants to stop them, and he's teamed up with some hacker activists in order to bring them
This
down.
sounds awesome.
To do it, he's going to need some
He's
pretty
really
amazing tools in his
paranoid about that
new
Illuminati,
weapons,
isn't he?
new augmentations, like a PEPS gun that is now hidden inside his mechanical arm.
Ooh.
Also, his detachable nanoblades,
It's got
which
detachable
can now be
nanoblades.
used as deadly projectiles.
Sound.
These are just two of the
He's got new abilities, buddy. This is going to be
Jensen
epic.
has that can
Alright,
really
woman,
make
get
it
off. Let's
become
get it on.
the next stage in mankind's evolution.
Yep.
Of course, how he uses these tools and how he evolves is totally up to you, the player.
That's one thing I would like to see, though, more customization this time.
Choices and consequences are at the heart of a Deus Ex experience. And we, with Mankind Divided, are pushing them even further. Choices that you make as a player will not only change how the game is played, but it will also change the story as it unfolds. The actions you take as
that's
a player
interesting.
will
That's good.
ultimately determine
So we also
the
have
end
full
of the
control
game
of the
and the
narrative
end of
now.
the story.
Excellent.
Ah,
Put it
because the narrative used to be like a
We
bit
want
melded
Mankind
into
Divided
the same pathway still.
Well, to be honest, ultimately, it didn't really matter what you did in the game, did it? To get to the end. It was only at the end you got the option, wasn't it? It was more the
Right,
levels that you had the control over.
Totally, Mary. Thank you.
So that's interesting. If it changes the
And
story as
of
you go along, depending on what you do,
Today
it's
I
kind
have
of
the
like sort of
privilege
Mass
to
Effect or
present
whatever,
you
and that's
with the
good.
worldwide reveal of our very first in-game trailer.
Here we go.
I hope you will enjoy it.
First in-game trailer, buddy. Here we are. This is it now. Here we go. Come on. Oh yes. Well, if this is in-game, good God.
You don't seem surprised to see me. I'm not. This isn't a social call, Rucker.
What?
I'm here to take you in.
My people and I will resist you.
Innocent people died in that bombing today.
The augmented are suffering.
This is what I wanted to see.
It begins with demonizing us, treating us as less than human, exiling us so we are forgotten, and then
I want to
exterminating.
see some playing though. Let's see him do something.
I got a no-kill order.
Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
Oh, good, extreme
Pretty worried at the
How dare
moment. I think there's still a bit of time.
and fairness on behalf of masters who hide in the shadows and murdering without the courage to proclaim
There we
their
are.
convictions in front
So
of the
we-
rest of the world.
There we go. Yeah, this is looking very impressive.
I suspect there's a power struggle brewing.
They've still got that same aesthetic as well. Yeah.
Some people inside
Yeah, this is
our
looking
goddess,
amazing.
committed to our ideals.
Then help me find
Little bits there you see with him behind cover. Look at this. This is looking awesome. My God.
Somewhere down there, hiding in plain sight, is your real
And they've got the whole black and gold thing going on again. Yep. Yeah, this looks totally amazing. You seen that there? That yeah, thing when he puts that armour over himself.
Yeah.
Looks totally amazing.
Well, he's taken that ability of one of the previous bosses.
I can only fight enemies I see.
Yeah, that looks incredible. Yeah, absolutely getting that.
Then isn't it time you brought them into the light?
Well. $2016. Yep. Yep, we're having that.
Can't kill progress. App, scan the triangle for bonus content.
Cool stuff, huh? Deus Ex Mankind
Well.
Divided will be out in
They
early
are certainly
2016.
Early 2016,
The game will be
buddy.
playable on
Early
PC,
2016,
PS4 and
yes.
Xbox One. Please come to our Deus Ex VIP room. to
Well, I gotta
experience
say,
the
next
full
year
live
has to be a
gameplay
crap
demo.
E3 because
Thank
we've
you,
got to
and
save
enjoy
some
the
money.
rest of the show.
Mate, if you look at early next year, you know, like Uncharted,
Yeah.
games coming out on Xbox One, like Quantum Break and all that, days. I mean, what's going on?
Please welcome President
Well, I
and
think
CEO
we need to
of
settle
Square
down
Enix
for
Holdings,
the last
Yosuke Matsuda.
half of next year, to be honest. By the looks of it now.
To be honest, right, it's like we get two waves. We get the beginning of the year, like leading up to May,
for
and then there's a
taking
bit
the
of a summer
time
break, and then
to
obviously we
join
get the
us
full
here
winter
today.
stuff.
It's just going
Also,
absolutely nuts
thanks
now.
to everyone
It's
around the
fantastic.
world
Basically, it's going to end up
for
like a
watching
year round, just people
as we
just
kick
throwing
off
games out, isn't
E3
it?
2015.
As you saw today, and also from the announcement we made yesterday, we possess remarkable content, including our
it's just
legendary
brazenly reading off
RPG,
that.
Final Fantasy. Now, I would like to take a moment to introduce the Final Fantasy Portal app.
Oh,
This
for
comprehensive
God's
app provides any
It was going
and
so
all
well. They got their
information
momentum
Why
there.
didn't they just
Final
end on Deus
Fantasy
Ex? Why didn't they
and
just
an
end on
English
Deus
version
Ex?
will be
Yes,
coming
great.
Oh,
Let's
summer.
woohoo.
No.
We really hope you enjoy the rich content it has to offer.
No, we've got to ram another mobile app down your throat.
Good lord.
Speaking of RPGs,
It's just...
before I finish,
They should
Oh,
have
here we
just
are.
finished.
there is one more announcement.
Oh, there's one more.
I would
Oh,
like to share
hello.
with you today.
Please be Chrono Trigger or Vagrant Story.
RPGs are our major part of Square Enix
One
legacy,
more thing.
including Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and Kingdom Hearts.
I actually don't really understand what he's saying.
RPG fans from all over the world have supported us along the years.
It'd have been better having a translator.
And we are devoted to keep creating incredible new
Please,
RPG
please,
titles.
please be some response of that questionnaire we
that-
all filled in.
I'm happy to announce the initiation of a new RPG project
Oh, yes.
being developed by a newly established studio. Today, I would like to share some of the details for the first time. The new studio
I am
working
excited.
on this project is called Tokyo RPG Factory. The name represents our dedication to creating Japanese RPG.
Yeah, this is a bizarre
Tokyo
press
RPG
conference.
Factory.
Oh, this is looking pretty incredible.
This is an all-new console RPG. It's not a spin-off or a remake, but a completely new series.
It's a new series.
With its delicate and somewhat wistful atmosphere, we are calling it Project Setsuna. I cannot share too many details at this point.
I really
but
can't understand
the
much of
game
what
is
he's
already
saying.
under development.
No, I can't either.
And is planned
I'm going to go to Tokyo
for a
RPG
global
Factory
release
after
in
this to find out what
2016.
this is, because that was just... He should have had a translator.
As you can see from the
Because
amazing
you can tell he's
content
nervous and
we
he's having to read
presented
the
here
off the thing
today,
as well.
This year's E3 lineup is the most powerful, unique, and diverse in the history of Square Enix. From acclaimed franchises to exciting new IP
Whoever's doing that
IPs
auto
with
cue's
rich
cocking it up
stories,
big time.
creative characters, and world. Square Enix is bringing phenomenal entertainment to every type of
Probably
game
got it on
for
fast
every
forward just
viable
to mess with him.
The amazing
Yeah, it's the
content
dude who is
and
the
services
translator who got busted on
created
his
by
cig
our
break.
global creative
The
team
translator is
truly
off having a
represent-
ciggy now,
represent
so...
our goal to help spread happiness across the globe by providing unforgettable experiences. In 2015, you will see
I
a
wonder
full
if we'll
range
get
of creativity
the release
the
date
Square
of the
Enix
Final
Group
Fantasy
has to
15 at
offer.
the Tokyo Game Show.
Beginning at
Because I expected him
this
to have
E3.
something here.
But
This is just...
we will never stop moving forward. We
This
promise
is
you
just
that
going
This is
down
pretty,
the
yeah, this is pretty,
continue to
yeah, this is pretty painful.
ultimate entertainment experiences that will amaze and excite gamers.
They should have ended on Deus Ex.
Our powerful
Maybe we
content
should have just
and
ended on
brilliant
Deus
creators
Ex.
make that
Yeah, I think that's,
possible.
well, yeah.
Now,
We
Well, we
should
could
have
do.
I would like to
We still
welcome
we should have
everyone
dropped the
from
we
mic
could
at
just we
Deus
could
Ex.
just edit out. We could just edit out everything after
around
Deus
the world
Ex and
to
just
join
edit
me
the
back on
audio. And go,
stage.
yes. See you later.
It's just like you went from
I
Hitman
honestly have
to
no
Deus
idea
Ex
pretty
and
much
into
what
the
he
Final
said.
Fantasy app. And it was just like, what the hell? Well,
Well, I think that's it then. I think that's
Is that
it
actually
now.
it, or are we in a recap?
I think this is it, yeah. I think that's it. So, after that... oh no, here we are.
There is a lot of
everybody's
small
on stage.
lines
I think a
going across
handshake.
the chat now.
Yeah, I think that is it now. So, after that slightly confusing and almost inaudible end of conference, we have to say there are some excellent games there, and definitely look out for Day 6 and Hitman, and the Project Setsuna, which we'll find out more about. So it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from the Sega Saturn Master Race.